We have so many techie problems, and it's ridiculous. I'm as useless as everybody else.
All these things are easy when you know how,
I
aren't
know, I know. All right, so we started standing with your feet underneath the bony bits on your hips. Knees are soft, and then you're going to move forwards till your weight lands in your toes, over to the side, into your heels, and over the other side. And when we're doing any of the balance stuff, Anne, if you can try and incorporate your chair into it, if you want to hold on to something, then feel free to do that as well. And then we're going to stop in the middle where your weight feels equal through your feet. Bend your knees, hands on your hips. Tip the water out the front of your bucket and tip the water out the back. So you're just trying to move that bucket area, loosening up through your lower back and your pelvis. And then we're going to stop in the middle where you feel your bucket is level. Keep it level as you pull up through your knees. Roll your shoulders. Nod your chin down to your chest and roll up. Turn to the side, over the other side. Turn again, look down towards your shoulder and hold it there. Come up and over the other side and look down. And back to the middle. Ear to your shoulder, press the opposite palm down. Over the other side and press down. Back to the middle. Roll your shoulder, bend, keep your weight equal through your feet, keep your buckets level, but try and reach away with that top arm. And come up and over. Just go nice and gently with these movements, Anne. Nice and slowly. And roll up. And again on that side, roll your shoulder, bend and reach, and all the time you're thinking about that length through the helium balloon lifting you up tall. It's all about growing out of your spine really with any of the exercises. And one more on that side. And the other side. Last one. Float the arms up, shoulders relax down, knees soft, buckets level, one arm up and one down, and change in the middle. And then coming up onto your toes as one arm goes up, and down as the other arm goes up. At this point, Anne, if you need to hold on, you can just do the calf raises. You can always bring the arms in later, or just do the arms, whichever you feel, or a bit of both. Do the arms a bit and then do the leg bit a bit. And then relax down. Come up onto your toes, float the arms up, bend your knees, lower your heels and relax. And again, you can do this without the rise up onto your toes. You can just do a little knee bend. And then we'll reverse it. Do the bend, onto the toes, come up, relax down. Just focusing on keeping that neck long and your shoulders relaxed down. Last one. Legs a shake. Stretching the calf muscles, so one foot in front of the other, big wide stance. That's one of the girls' hairs. Very long hairs stuck to my legs. It's either girls' long hair or dog hairs all over. Back foot pointing forwards, hips square, lean onto that front leg or onto the back of your chair or whatever, just for a bit more stability. Nice straight line from the back of your heel all the way up to the crown of your head. So you're thinking about that length through your neck. Chest Lifted, but you're not trying to get upright. So a nice diagonal line with your spine. Shoulders relaxed. And the other side. And then back to the front into your little squat. So making sure you keep your knees pointing forwards as you bend and keeping the weight equal between your toes and your feet and your heels. Breathe out and lower. Breathe in and come up. And keeping the weight equal between each foot as well, so you're not putting more weight onto one side or the other. Keep yourself nice and central, as if you're sitting back onto your chair. This time we're going to bend and hold it down there. Check your feet, check your knees, little bounces at the bottom. 4 more. And come up. Take your legs out wide. Feet fall out to the side. So this time when you're bending, you're pressing your knees out over your toes. And this time we'll bend and hold it down there. Circle your arms. And the other way. And relax. Bring your feet back up in again. Onto the band. Feel free and to try your band or not. Keeping the hip distance between your feet. Knees soft, buckets level, roll your shoulders and relax them down. I'm going to let go of my band actually because I've got a little bit of tendinitis at my elbow, so I'm not going to do the bicep bit, but you're holding on to your bands or not, or doing it like me, and bicep curl and relax down. So breathing out as you come up, breathing in as you come down. That long neck, shoulders relaxed. And then roll your head and shoulders down and relax. Roll back up again. Roll your shoulders. Relax them down. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and lower. Last one. And roll down. Roll up, roll your shoulders. Carefully step off your band, holding onto one end in one hand. Grab it with the other. Again, this one I'm probably, I don't know, see how you feel with this one, with the band or without. And you can even just do one arm rather than the two to start with and see how that feels. Breathing out as you lengthen, in as you come back. Watch that wrist, make sure you're not letting the band pull it back. Keep it in line with your forearm. So your elbows stay where they are, you're just moving your forearms, working the backs of your arms. 2 more. And then change sides. Shoulders relax down, nice long neck. Breathe out and stretch. Breathe in and release. Last one. And relax down. Band behind your back just beneath your shoulder blades. Again, with or without the band for this one, Anne. Breathe out, take your arms forwards and out. Breathe in and come forwards and in. So we're not trying to get the arms out to the side, but we're more sort of opening up but not squeezing the shoulder blades. So keeping a nice broad back. And then you can stick with that one, or you can add this gentle twist in. So just nice and easy with the twist. You're trying to keep your pelvis pointing forwards. So you're just moving through your upper back. Breathing out as you twist. Breathing in as you come back. One more each way. And bring your arms forwards and in. Pop your bands to one side. We're going to come to the edge of your mat for roll down. So on your breath out, dropping your head down, rolling your spine down, gradually one bone at a time, knees soft, head and arms relaxed. Again, do what you feel here, and you can always pop a hand on the chair if it helps, or if it's too uncomfortable, just keep the movement really small, just within a comfortable range. And this time, once you get down towards your feet, you're going to let your knees bend, walk your hands forwards onto all fours, grab your bands if you're using it. And I should just be doing this without the band, I think. Partly just for the ease of getting the band on and off. That's going to feel quite difficult, I think, at this point. But it's still enough of a challenge without the band as well. So knees underneath your hips, hands slightly forwards of your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone under, curl up through your spine, drop your head, bottom out, flatten through your spine, tuck your chin back. Roll through that a couple more times. And then settle in your neutral. So a gentle curve in your lower back, shoulders relaxed down, chest lifted, chin tucked back, elbows soft. Imagine that tray across your lower back. You're going to keep that tray nice and still as you squeeze your leg away. And slowly back. Last one. And we're going to focus on that tray across your shoulder blades. Keep it level there as you reach your arm away. Or you can do your arm and leg together. Keep that elbow soft, chin tucked back. Last one. And then if you've got the band set, changing that to the other foot. Long spine, chin tucked back, elbows soft. Squeeze the heel away, keep that tray level. Last one, and then your arm or your arm and leg together. Last one. Sit back onto your heels and relax down. Take some big breaths. If it's uncomfortable in that position, you can just go back to having a little roll up and down on your hands and knees. to your side, so make sure you've got your towel and you can reach your block. Underneath, arms stretched out. Oh, I've not turned myself around for you, have I? I can't turn it round on the video because I just end up sideways, but I can for you a lot this morning. Soles of your feet are in line with your bottom. Look down at your knees and they should be level. So if your hips rolling backwards, that top knee is going to look shorter than the bottom one. Hips on top of one another. Draw that top hip down towards your feet so you can feel that length underneath your waist. And then keep your feet together and squeeze your knee up. Slowly down. So no movement at your pelvis. So it shouldn't cause any issue with your back. But just make sure that your hips are on top of one another, or even make that top knee a little bit longer than the bottom one. And it doesn't matter if it's only a small movement, you're just aiming to feel it right in the middle of your bum cheek. And then we're going to hover that top leg at hip height, take your knee up, tap the foot down and back to hover. Last one, and relax down. Keeping that lift underneath your waist, raise both feet. Keep your feet together, squeeze the knee up. If there are any of these variations and that feel uncomfortable, then just, if there is one that is comfortable, then you can just stick at that one. Two more. And relax down. Drop that top leg forwards, give your hip a rub. Pop your block underneath that top knee. Stretch out the underneath leg. Top hip down towards your feet, lengthen through your tailbone. On your breath out, lift the underneath leg. Breathe in and lower. Lift and hold, little pulses at the top. And relax down. Bring both knees in together, pop your block and towel underneath your head. Arms out at shoulder height, make sure your shoulders are down away from your ears and your head's at the front of your block. Top hip down towards your feet. On your breath out, follow the arm up, keeping your hips stacked, rotate through your upper back. So nice and gently with this one, I'm just seeing how it feels. Breath in at the end, breathing out as it comes back over. Make sure that top shoulder is down away from your ear. Last one. On your next breath out, slide your top hand away, breathing in as you come back. When you're ready, we're coming up into sitting. Keeping your legs out to the side if you can. Pop them out in front if it's uncomfortable. One hand on your foot and reach over. And the other side. Chest down to the floor, reach your arm away. And relax. Take your feet over to the other side. One hand on your foot and reach over. Change sides. Chest down to the floor, reach your arm away. And relax. Down onto this side then, make sure you've got your blocks, your towels, and you can reach your blocks. Underneath arms stretched out. Towel underneath your ear. Knees bent. Soles of your feet in line with your bottom. Look down at your knees and make sure they're level. Top hip down towards your feet. Lengthen through your tailbone. Keep your feet together. Squeeze your knee up. And slowly down. One more. And then hover that top knee at hip height. Take your knee up, tap the foot down, back to hover. Two more. And relax down. Keeping that lift underneath your waist, raise both feet. Keep your feet together, squeeze your knee up. Last one. And relax down. Drop that top leg forwards, give your hip a rub. Pop your block underneath that top knee. Stretch out the underneath leg. Top hip down towards your feet, lengthen through your tailbone. On your breath out, lift the underneath leg. Breathe in and lower. This time lift and hold, little pulses at the top. And relax down. Bring both knees in together. Pop your block and your towel underneath your head. Head at the front of your block, shoulders down away from your ears. Top hip down towards your feet. On your breath out, follow the arm up. Keep your hips stacked as you rotate through your upper back. Breath in at the end. Breathing out as you come back over. On your next breath out, you're going to slide your top hand away, breathing in as it comes back. One more. And then we're going to roll over onto your back. So pop the blocks out of the way, leave your towels there for your head. Knees are bent. Hip distance between your feet and your knees. Feeling that bone just at the back of your pelvis there, you're going to roll over to the tip of your tailbone and then slowly back to the top of that bone. So you feel your spine arching away from the floor and then you feel it pressing down to the floor. And then relax, and you should feel like you've stopped in the middle of that movement. So your spine's not arching away incredibly, but it's not squashing down. It's just nice and relaxed. You should feel nice and long all the way up to the top of your head. Float the arms up to the ceiling. Relax your shoulder blades into the floor. On your breath out, bend the elbows out to the side. Extend out through to your fingertips. Breathing in as you come back in. If this feels a bit tight, either through your forearms or through your upper back, what you can do to start with is just do one arm at a time. So you're just mobilising that nervous system one side at a time. Last one. And then relax down. You're going to pop one hand at the bottom of your tummy, one hand by your ear, elbow up to the ceiling. Lengthen that top arm away, lengthening through the whole of your spine, keeping the length of your trunk the same front and back. So you're not letting your ribs lift off the floor, your spine should feel exactly the same throughout. As you're lengthening as far away as you can, you should feel your tummy scoop away like a greyhound's tummy. Keep it there as you bring the arm back in. And change sides. Lengthen away. Feel the tummy scoop away and keep it there as you bring your arm back in. This time we'll add the leg in. We're going to slide the heel away at the same time as the arm. Lengthening top to bottom, tummy scoops away, keep it there as you bring your arm and leg back in. And the other side. Keep the floor in contact with the bed. If it's too much of a stretch to do the arm and leg together, just try doing the legs on this one. One more each side. Knees into your chest, give them a hug if that's a comfortable position to be in. If it's not, you can keep your feet down and maybe bring one knee up and then the other. Feet back down again, one at a time. Little roll through your pelvis and relax. You're going to pop your fisherman on the bony bits of your pelvis with the fishing lines going over to the opposite knees. Keep your hands over those fishermen loosely so you can feel everything that's going on around there, and then let one knee move out to the side. Give the opposite fisherman a little nudge just inside that bony bit to pull that knee back in with the fishing line. And the other side. Opposite fisherman a nudge. Imagine pulling that knee back in with the fishing line. this level, Anne. If you want to take it to the next level, Christine, bring one knee into tabletop, so 90 degrees at your hip and knee, making sure your fishermen are still level. Take that whole knee out, whole leg out to the side. Nudge to bring you back in with the fishing line, keeping them level as you change legs. Opposite fisherman nudge if you need to before you lift that leg, and take that leg out. Last one. And relax down. Bring your knees into your chest, give them a hug, or do that one knee in and then the other. And then feet back down again, little roll through your pelvis and relax. This one, Anne, might be the trouble just getting the band actually on your feet if you're doing this one. So this one might be one to leave out at the minute. I'll let you decide. Little roll through your pelvis and relax. Breathe out, push the foot away. Breathe in as it comes back to tabletop. So you're keeping your knee in line with your foot. If you're not doing this one, Anne, then do the little knee rolls gently side to side. This time when the knee's straight, you're going to lower the whole leg down, keeping that spine nice and still. Back up and tabletop. Last one. And then change legs. Little roll through your pelvis and relax. Breathe out, push away. Breathe in and come back. This time once your legs straight, lower down, come back up, tabletop. Last one. Knees into your chest again. One at a time, pop them back down again. Feet and knees together this time, arms out to the side. On your breath out, let your knees go over one way, your head the other. Let your hips come off your waist and your ribs. Take a breath in. On your breath out, bring your ribs back, your waist, your hips and your knees. Next breath out over the other side. And then relaxing in the middle, arms back by your side, hip distance back between your feet and your knees. This is shoulder bridge, and I definitely don't want you to do this. So you can just stick with a little pelvic tilt down at the bottom if that's comfortable, or you can stick with the knee rolls. For shoulder bridge, you're going to bring your feet in a little bit closer. Start by rolling over to the tip of your tailbone. On your breath out, roll back through that bone, start peeling your spine off the floor one bone at a time. Take a breath in at the top, breathing out as you lower back down. All the way over to the tip of your tailbone. Next breath out, rolling up again. On your next, if you want to add the arms in, once you open your bridge, you can float the arms up to the ceiling, and then one arm out and the other, keeping your hips level, keeping them lifted, and lower back. You can add in a heel lift, same arm and leg, just making sure you keep your pelvis level. One more. Knees into your chest when you've finished. One at a time, pop them back down again. Oops, don't, just pop one down. You're going to take hold of the thigh of the other leg and stretch up. Keeping the whole of your spine relaxed on the floor, just get your knee as straight as you can and then add that foot in up and down. Keep your head and shoulders relaxed. Let that knee bend, pull it across to the opposite shoulder. And relax down. Take hold of the other thigh and stretch up. Foot up and down. Let that knee bend, pull across to the opposite shoulder. And relax down. Roll over onto your side. We're coming up into sitting. Sit on top of your block, grab your hands. I'm thinking generally, and this one might be better with you just sitting in the chair rather than sitting on the floor with your legs out. Being a bit more supported, I think, would be better. So you'll have to see how you get on with the orientation of the band when you're in that position. So sitting up nice and tall, whether on the chair or on the floor, bucket should feel level. So we're not tipping the water out the back, we're not tipping it out the front, we're just level. Sitting equally on either sitting bones. Roll your shoulders and relax them down. On your breath out, bring the elbows in, breathe in and release. So we're not squeezing the shoulder blades together, we're keeping a nice broad back. Just bring the elbows in. And then one elbow and take your body round with it. Again, nice and gently with this one, Anne. It might be better just keeping it forwards, I think, for you. Just both arms together. One more each way. And then relaxing forwards. Roll up, roll your shoulders, relax them down. I'm going to let go of my band at this point because we don't want to do the bicep one, but you can again do it with or without. Bicep curl as you breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, down to your block or your seat. Breathe in. Last one. And then relax forwards. Come up when you're ready. We're going over, or come down if you're on the chair, and we're going over onto all fours. This might be when it gets a bit awkward, Anne, but when you're doing a recording, you can pick and choose which you're doing which section. So knees are underneath your hips, hands slightly forwards of your shoulders. Imagine the sling underneath your tummy, hook between your shoulder blades. On your breath out, imagine somebody's lifting those slings or hooks just enough to take the weight off your knees, and slowly down. Keeping that nice neutral spine, literally just lifting your knees. And don't take it to the next level, but this is the next level for Christine. Hands further forwards, take the weight off your knees, take the crown of your head to the wall in front. Breathing in as you come back to your knees. Keeping that length through the back of your neck, forwards movement rather than an upwards movement. And then relax back onto your heels. Take some big breaths. When you're ready, we're coming up into standing. So if you can, tuck your toes under, push back onto your heels into roll down. On your breath out, tuck your bottom under, stacking each bone one on top of the other. Head comes up last. Back to face the front, legs out wide and feet facing forwards. Bend one knee and take your hips over. Feel the stretch down your inner thigh. And over the other side. Bend your knee, take your hips over. Bring your feet back underneath your hips, come up onto the ball of one foot, keeping your bucket level, come up and over the other side. And relax down. Roll your shoulders, palms to the front, extend your wrists and push back. Palms to the back, flex and push. One hand behind your head, push the elbow back. And the other side. Press one palm up, press one palm down. Lengthen top to bottom, centre your weight into one foot and float the other knee up. And relax down. Change sides, lengthen top to bottom, shoulders relax down, float the other knee up. And relax. Clasp your hands, squeeze them down. Reach away and drop your head. Roll up, arms up, look up, and relax down. And again, squeeze down. Reach away and drop your head. Roll up. Arms up, look up, and relax. Shrug your shoulders up, drop them down. Shrug them up and down. One more, and down. Well done. Stop that one.